This section of track will be one of the most interesting sections to watch. You'll be surprised with how many ruts form up here and how deep they are. They'll be way up over the foot pegs. One of the reasons, and the main reason, is that look at the track's been ripped up. The sprinklers, as you can see, are on. They'll leave these sprinklers on for a good couple of hours this afternoon to make sure they get enough moisture down into the dirt. But in return, that forms up some really deep ruts when these pro guys end up getting out here. In practice, they'll form up 1 or 2 ruts, and then as the racing starts, maybe those ruts will get deeper and deeper, so the guys will start to step out a little wider. So throughout the day, you'll see a bunch more ruts form up. This is the section of track where you'll notice a few mistakes if the riders don't get things spot on. If their braking's not right coming down into there, they'll overshoot a rut. If their body position's not right or technique's not right through the rut, they'll paddle through 1 foot off the peg, or they just won't get a nice, clean, smooth run. And you'll see the difference in the footage tomorrow on this section of track from when the riders get a nice, smooth run and a clean run through there to some riders that actually make a mistake. And there's probably a good second a lap if you get this right, or if you make a mistake, you'll lose a second a lap. So your technique's really important. And looking up the hill here, you've got a double step up, sort of double jump out of the corner. So that increases the importance of getting through here really well and getting that rut right, because you want a nice clean run. You want to be able to jump that double nice and clean. You don't want to miss that 1 lap out of your race, because that'll cost you another second. Potentially, by messing the rut up and not jumping that uphill double, you might lose 1.5 seconds, 2 seconds a lap. So that's why a section like this, great technique, really good braking, good line selection, and make sure that you nail it lap after lap. Racing's well underway here at the Appin round of the MX Nationals. As you can see, we're back at this rutted section, and as we mentioned yesterday, the entry line's really hard pack and shiny. There's a bunch of different options coming into this corner. There's 3 or 4 different rut setups here. They all have their own line through the corner, but on the exit, they all seem to end up in one point, sort of around about mid-track, coming up to this uphill double. So as we said, it's really critical to not mess this section up. If you get it wrong on the entry, if you rush your entry a little bit, miss one of the ruts, or lock the front wheel or the rear wheel up a little bit, basically you'll be paddling through a corner like this with a foot down. You'll lose all your momentum and speed, and that's going to make it really hard to jump out of this double and clear it properly, and also carry your momentum.
So a section like this, guys, you can see after the day's racing, this is how quick it can evolve. You can have a section of rut fall in like this 1 lap after you've just come around, and that could catch you out. So guys, this is where all your practice comes in. You want to be able to come into a section like this and pick the gnarliest rut if you have to. You don't want to be worried about not being able to handle a section of track. So that's where your practice comes in, to give you the confidence when you attack a section like this. You don't have to pick a line due to your riding technique or your skill level. You want to be able to attack any section of track you wish to choose.